Hi guys, this is Andrei Smirnov coming to you from Ford's holiday event. And the big news today is Ford's next generation of their sync connectivity and mobility infotainment system. They call it the Sync 3. And we talked with Ken Williams, one of the experts on the system, to find out almost everything you wanted to know about Sync 3. Can you show us a quick demonstration of the new Sync 3 system? And it's the new system, right, that you're showing.
Correct.
That's coming in 2015.
Yes.
And sort of walk us through what's been different, what's been changed from the previous system.
So one of the things you'll see with Sync 3 is that we have the home screen with a map on there. You have 3 zones that are available. You've got your map application, you've got your media application, and you also got your phone application there. And the function tray is always available at any time. And as you can see, we can go through these domains, such as climate, phone, navigation, and you'll see that we also added the capacitive screen, which allows for pinch to zoom and swipe capability. So you can do your pinch to zoom, you can swipe on the map, and the same thing goes for, I'm not sure if your phone's connected, yeah, it is. So you can do the same with your contact lists and any music that you might have. We'll also allow that to happen with that too. The other thing that was a really big add is destination entry. So you have one box search, which is similar to Google Maps. So you can type in anything in that one box line and we'll be able to search within our database to find that location. So I showed Starbucks on there, but you'll see that it shows up. It figures out that Starbucks was available. I can select that and it'll get a list of the Starbucks in the area. And lastly, the biggest thing is applications are more visible within the system. So anytime you have apps that show up, they'll appear in this applications domain. And if it's a music application or a radio application, you'll be able to go into audio and you'll be able to find it in that change source tab. And it'll show up here and populate as many applications as you have.
So it looks like the screen is a little bit brighter. You have a different sort of layout.
Yep.
What about previous customers? Will they be able to get Sync 3, or how does that work?
So this is an all-new system. It's not backwards compatible with the old system. You'd have to get the new vehicle to get the system within it.
And that's because of the screen?
Yeah, so we added a capacitive screen, electronics, it's much faster. We wanted to make sure that we gave the best experience to our new customers. This will actually be available in about 60% of our cars by 2015. And we haven't announced the vehicle yet, but it'll be a rollout over next year.
Okay, so it'll start sometime in 2015. Do you have a date, or?
We don't have a date yet, but it will be in 2015.
Okay. And what have you done with the voice recognition? Is there different commands, or how does that work?
So voice recognition is a bit more conversational. We've added the ability for a fuzzy search for points of interest. So if you tried to say P.F. Chang's China Bistro, you can actually go down to P.F. Chang's now, which is what people normally know P.F. Chang's to be, and it will recognize just that character. The other thing that we did is for numbers, you don't have to say 20900 anymore. You can actually say 20,900, and we'll be able to recognize that number when you're doing an address entry.
So what about starting? Can you say like find address?
You can say find an address at the top level. See if it works in this loud environment, but find an address. Oh. Find an address. It actually worked.
Nice. It's pretty loud in here.
Yeah, it's pretty loud in here. 20,900 Oakwood Boulevard, Dearborn. So it actually got it.
Nice demonstration.
Surprised it worked.
So it has the same sort of dialect or accent or multiple languages? Is
So
that
we will-
capability the same?
We'll launch with English, Spanish, and French, and we'll start rolling out to later languages in the future. We plan to be able to expand languages as the platform improves, so we will add more.
And does it interact with the center gauge screen at all, or how does that work on like navigation?
That will depend on the vehicle. Some vehicles will have navigation interaction and music interaction, some don't. Just depends on which car it's
And what
placed in.
size screen is this?
This is an 8-inch screen. Yep.
And it'll be different screens also, or depending on the vehicle?
It'll
or
be 8-inch screen for the initial launch.
for
Yep.
the initial launch. Ford's next generation Sync 3 system has many improvements. It's got an 8-inch screen, Siri integration, pinch to zoom, and overall ease of use, including voice recognition. Ford says it will be rolled out across many of the vehicles in 2015 model year. They didn't say exactly what vehicles or exact dates, but they've revealed it here with a Mustang steering wheel and also a Ford F-150 steering wheel. So maybe those are hints that it's going to be coming to at least those vehicles. Come back soon to TFL Car for more news, views, and almost everything you want to know segments.